What up, folks? It's your boy Trails, and we back with another one. And we got some news on a recent incident that just took place with Mr. Donald Trump here with the second assassination attempt. Now we got the suspect, this 58-year-old white man, Ryan Ruth. Now we got some articles on his past. We also got some posts. We're going to go through all of that, give our thoughts on the issue, and then we out of here. So let's go ahead and take a listen to what's up.
The man arrested on suspicion of possibly trying to assassinate former President Donald Trump spent his recent years in search of a mission, trying to muster up a ragtag army to defend Ukraine and writing a book about his failed efforts, according to law enforcement officials and his online data trail. Ryan Wesley Routh was taken into police custody Sunday while FBI agents scoured his car and examined his life for clues to his actions and possible motives. According to multiple law enforcement officials who spoke on the condition of anonymity to confirm the identity of the man who allegedly crouched outside a Florida golf course with a rifle while Trump played about 400 yards away. Authorities have not publicly released Routh's name. Public records show Routh, 58, as living most recently in Kauai on the island of Oahu in Hawaii, at a property also linked to a person named Kathleen Schaefer. No one answered when a Washington Post reporter called a number associated with the address Sunday. A blog on the crowdsourcing fundraising site GoFundMe, posted in 2022 by a Kathleen Schaefer, said she was raising funds to support her fiancé, Ryan, who put his life at home on hold and traveled to Kyiv in April to support the people of Ukraine. He plans on staying for at least 90 days and stays at a hostel with a military unit. Photos on the page show a slim, blonde man resembling other pictures of Routh that have circulated online and in news accounts. That blog said Routh was coordinating international volunteers and had helped send 120 drones to the front lines. Wow! The page had collected pledges totaling $1,865 out of a goal of $2,500, which Schaefer said in the posting would go toward paying for flags, tactical gear, hostel lodging, and other supplies for volunteers. Public records also show that Routh, originally from North Carolina, faced criminal charges for two separate incidents in 2002 for possession of a weapon of mass destruction. He pleaded guilty to the first charge in April 2002, a court docket filing shows, though no other details were publicly available. He also was charged in December of that year, when, according to an account from the News and Record newspaper, Routh, armed with a machine gun, barricaded himself in a United Roofing building in Greensboro for 3 hours. Authorities say the incident began after he was pulled over for a traffic stop. Police ultimately arrested him without incident. In that second case, he pleaded guilty to driving without a license and registration, resisting a public officer, and carrying a concealed firearm, while the weapon of mass destruction charge was dropped, public records show. That was a sharp departure from a younger Routh, profiled in the same newspaper in 1991 for his assistance in helping defend a woman against an alleged rapist. Routh, then 25, was wearing a coat and tie in a large photo accompanying the story. He was dubbed a super citizen and awarded a law enforcement Oscar by the Greensboro chapter of the International Union of Police Association. The headline on the story, "Crime Fighting Pays." Last year, Routh was interviewed by the New York Times for a story about Americans' often faltering efforts to provide military aid and support to Ukraine. Routh told the paper that after spending several months in Ukraine in 2022, he planned to move Afghan soldiers who had fled from the Taliban to Ukraine to fight. "We can probably purchase some passports through Pakistan, since it's such a corrupt country," he said in an interview from Washington. Routh also apparently wrote a 291-page book last year about his disillusionment surrounding Ukraine, according to an Amazon listing that was selling the tome for $2.99. The book, which purports to be about Ukraine's unwinnable war and the fatal flaw of democracy, includes pages of graphic photos, including beheadings, dead children, and bloodied corpses. In a section of the book focused on Iran, the author said he must take part of the blame for electing a brainless president, in an apparent reference to Trump. You are free to assassinate Trump as well as me for that error in judgment and the dismantling of the deal, the book declares. Authorities have
Wait, so he wrote in his book that he wanted to do this to him. Also been charged with weapons of mass destruction. What kind of weapon must you possess to get that? I mean, oh my God, this dude's off the chain. Which all of this means the FBI and everyone knew all about this guy. He even wrote a book on assassinating this dude. Crazy.
said around 1:30 p.m. Sunday, a Secret Service agent working on Trump's protective detail noticed a man holding a rifle behind a chain-link fence. The agent fired at the man, who fled, leaving behind what officials said was a rifle, backpacks containing bullet-resistant ceramic plates, and a GoPro video recording device, police officials said. Investigators said it seemed the suspect had planned to record his attack on the former president. The rifle was described by police as an AK-47 type weapon, more common in other countries than the United States. The weapon was also equipped with a scope for better accuracy at distance, officials said. An alert passerby saw the man fleeing and took a picture of his vehicle, including the license plate, officials said. With that information, local police were quickly able to find him on busy Interstate 95, where he was pulled over and surrendered without incident, they said. The FBI has taken the lead in the investigation, but officials cautioned that they may first seek to hold him on local charges. Authorities have said Routh's actions appear to be an assassination attempt that was thwarted before he could get a shot off. Palm Beach County State Attorney Dave Ehrenberg said the filing of local search warrants and charges does not preclude the federal charges that could be coming. When police stopped Routh on the highway behind the wheel of a black Nissan, they brought to the scene the witness who had earlier taken a picture of the car as it sped away, officials said. The witness quickly identified the man in the car as the one he'd seen running away from the Secret Service agents, police said. When he was taken into custody, the man showed little emotion, Martin County Sheriff William Snyder told WPDV. He never asked, "What is this about?" Obviously, law enforcement with long rifles, blue lights, a lot going on. He never questioned it, Snyder said. Holly Bailey in Atlanta.
Shout out Holly Bailey for the article. Decent. I like it. Alright, let's go ahead and see the suspect here. Here's the guy right here, Mr. Ryan Fruit. And they erased all his information, his Facebook, but someone took a video of it. So we actually got these are Twitter actually. These are all his Twitter posts. As you can see, it goes back. Let's see what it says. We put the playback at 0.5, but it's still a little slow, so it'll be quick. You should visit the victims in the hospital, the Trump rally victims, and attend the funeral of the firemen that died. Trump certainly never would. Show the world what real leaders do. So yeah, this dude was triggered. We are trying to save the haiku stairs. Bruno helped with the natatorium, and we need his help to save this World War II landmark for our kids. Please help us. More about haiku stairs. We must remove Rick from office. I am thinking we can get Kurt Caldwell to join and make a team to win the mayor's seat. Please reach out to me. And he's getting good views on this too, so this is actually a popular guy here. A lot of people support that behavior, right? Selective craziness. They cannot convict Hunter Biden. That's the question on the application has no time frame. User addict in the last 10 minutes, decade, life, when? So any pot user at any moment in life cannot buy a gun. That solves our gun control problem right there. No, I can't. Unfortunately, not everyone smokes. I definitely do, but hey, a lot of people don't. Your campaign should be called something like Gaddafi. Keep America democratic and free. Trump should be Massa. Make America slaves again, master. Democracy is on the ballot and we cannot lose. We cannot afford to fail. The world is counting on us to show the way. So yeah, this dude was fully weaponized. Like, actually, most of these guys who were like, oh, Civil War, end of the world, they're going crazy. It's pretty ridiculous. Tribute, wow. The same speech and we get best. I want a serious State of the Union type speech every time. I do not want trivial bullshit. I want heartfelt on students killed, Gaza murders, Ukrainian horrors, Taiwan, Chinese murders, freedoms, democracy, and something inspiring, please. Whoa. This dude's crazy. We just gonna let it go, cause yeah, I ain't gonna read all these, but you can pause them and read these for yourself. But dude is crazy. Yeah, he was bugged out. All he's talking about is Hawaii, here, some band stuff, soldier stuff, Ukraine, soldier stuff, Ukraine, soldier stuff, Ukraine. So yeah, maybe he had like some Ukrainian family or something. Because he really cared about Ukraine. He was going hard for Ukraine. Yeah, he loves to say something about how he's got hundreds of Afghan soldiers. This dude was radical. And yeah, a lot of these guys are. It's like the end of the world for them. They don't understand what's going on. But yeah, if you pause this, you can speed this up a little bit. We'll put it back to normal speed because, I mean, it is 4 minutes to post. You can actually go here to this guy here and get that from him if you want to get it yourself. But yeah, you can see. I guarantee you it's not an X. He's not an X anymore. All that's probably erased. Yep, more Ukraine. Just Ukraine. Ukraine. But yeah, a lot of y'all get the gist of what's going on, what we working with. We had a pretty radical Ukrainian guy here who he done wrote in this book about assassination. He done got caught with weapons of mass destruction, although they were later charged. I mean, somebody could please tell me what that is. Is that just like a kaboom, or is that like beep beep, nuke or something? You know what I'm saying? Because that's not an average charge that's common in my neighborhood. You get firearm at best. So yeah, I'd love to know what's going on. But yeah, you can see we admitted almost 2 minutes in. We can pause it and check one. Bow. We need our government to put all military personnel on paid leave and provide pre-transport to Ukraine to fight if they want. I am willing to go out and fight and die. I would at least like you to reach out to me so I can be an example and motivate others to go with me, please. Yeah, go to die. What a great life, right? I mean, why just, have something to live for? Yeah. Dude is crazy. And it's a shame too, because the hyper focus on this Ukraine is, we can see, is what caused the spiral effect to his manic. We could say it was, I'm not a psychiatrist, but we're definitely dealing with something manic here, like a manic depression or something. Like he just fully just went crazy. He said, forget it. He wrote a book. He's gonna be a star. Bang bang. $2.99 on Amazon. Oh man. So yeah, he's got caps in his post. Hey, when people capping their posts, they real emotional. Like, triggered. Some chick was posting me the other day, and it was all caps, and she was freaking crazy, bruh. Crazy. But yeah, let's stop and read one real quick. I am flying to Ukraine to fight. This is February 17th, 2022. How do we get people around the globe to join? We need a media campaign to encourage a flood of thousands of people from every country to make the cost for Putin as high as possible. Please help me, and I can be the example. Yeah. Let's go after this dude with nukes. Oh. Yeah, I'm coming to Ukraine. I plan to fly on Ukraine. Yeah, he was. I am flying to Ukraine. As you can see, he's still going. And there's a lot of people like that too, who are always hyper focused on one. I happen to find a lot who are hyper focused on violent crime. You know, those per capita bots, we like to call them. And it's actually pretty ridiculous. But yeah, this is probably going to be one of the only times where we're going to actually get a social media footprint from someone doing a crazy act like this, because usually law enforcement are real quick to shut it down. They do not like that, which I think personally is illegal. You know, if you just are able to just go delete someone's whole history, it's actually ridiculous, and it shouldn't be allowed. Maybe because he ain't dead, you know, he's still alive, so I don't know. You can go check. Maybe this is still up, but I 100% doubt it. Plus, this guy did say they deleted his X account already, but here's a video of every post. So, yeah, you got it right there if you ever need it. And we got him. Book him, Dano. And dude is crazy. And I wonder if this is one of these high IQs, they like to call it. You know? Ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, what do you think about this situation? I mean, should Trump just refrain from being in public for now? Should he just chill at home, sit back, you know? Personally, I would do that. I would not be out there over whooping when you got people laying down 400 yards away with scopes or AKs trying to take you out. You got people getting on buildings trying to take you out. And it's crazy. But yeah, thanks for watching. And we'll be back with more later.